Miller here, again with another Gambler Lure review. This time I'm going to talk about this SWEEBO Green Pumpkin Red Glitter Drop Shot. I'm going to talk about the setup that I use. Very specific. I like spinning rods when I'm doing a drop shot rod. And I got this rod from American Tackle. It's a biohazard rod. Toxic biohazard. Pretty cool. Got a great deal on it from American Tackle. It's got this microwave guide technology. Take a look at this, man. When you're casting through that microwave guide, it's like a micro guide. When you're casting, you know your line gets a lot of friction there and you usually lose distance. Well, this thing will give you that distance back. You know, super easy to cast, but this is a 7'2" medium, and I got it on a Johnny Morris carbon light reel. Power Pro braid, 20-pound braid, and I'm going to put it to this P line, 15-pound P line fluorocarbon. You can use 12, 10. A lot of guys use thin line, like 8 pounds, 6 pound. 6 pound probably good. Might be a lot more fun catching bass. But attempt to tie this Albright knot on camera. It's an easy knot to tie, but showing it on camera where you guys can see it is really difficult. I usually make a loop with my fluorocarbon or my leader braid. This is what I do the wrapping with because I don't want any memory to get on the fluorocarbon and weaken it. So you basically go through the loop. You can go through the top or the bottom, whichever way you start. You want to go the opposite way when you come back through. I usually wrap it 3 or 4 times. So you can kind of see what I got going on. Hopefully you can see that. And then you start going back through the same amount of times, back towards the front loop of the fluorocarbon or your leader. This is the best braid to mono, braid to fluoro that I have. So this is what you got at the end. And then you pull them together all at the same time. Dress it up together. That is pretty awesome. That is going to go through the eyelets real nice. You want to cut these ends off as close as you can. Give yourself a good set of scissors. And there you go. Give it one last tug. This is how I tie on a drop shot hook. But what you do is you run the line through the hook as it's facing down. Pull out however long you want your leader. Make a loop so the loop is big enough to fit the hook through, but also right up against the hook eye. Because what you're going to do is you're going to basically just twist it through a couple times. You're just going to twist it through once, twice, 3 times. This is what you're going to have. There you go. And you're just going to pull both ends. When you pull them both together, you're going to pull them at the same time. There you go. Now that hook is perfectly horizontal on that line. So when you got the weight on there, that's what you got. That will ensure it doesn't slide, and then good hookups. Alright, so now I got my Gambler SWEEBO and my drop shot rig set up. I'm going to show you how I hook it right through the front of this bait. Just like that. You guys can see that. So that hook is up. The worm will last a long time. It's a big long one. I like the way that is. I'll let him take it, and then when you got on that, lean back a little bit. That's how I hook that up. Gambler SWEEBO. Another way that you can do this, wacky rig this SWEEBO. Stick it right through the middle. Killer. Absolute killer. I'd love that. It's a little bit about how I do a drop shot Any pro will tell you that if you can master the drop shot, you are going to catch some big monster fish. Remember, life is better on the lake when you're ripping lips.